Is that how it works? I don't understand how Jew is. You're still wearing a Batman suit?
Question: How many people do you have on your list?
I have 10 top and 10 bottom.
Wow.
The ideal gay list.
Yeah. I looked at all the U.S. presidents. I looked long and hard at them, right? I
The
looked
only way you
them
can look at them.
in their eyes. I looked them in their souls. And I could only come up with 3 that were remotely attractive.
Well, that's part of the fun, is that you're not going to
You
get all
gotta
winners.
sort through it.
Okay,
There
so
are
I
no
guess
winners.
I guess my top 3 will be like planned, and then the rest will just be on the spot, like as I'm looking at the Wikipedia.
George Bush better be on both of your lists.
I don't see. This is the wackiest, weirdest episode so far because I'm starting to run late and I am not prepared in the slightest. So
It's opposite day. We actually
it's
started the
fucking
podcast on time. Actually, before. We started an
pre-time.
hour early. We're in the negatives. I like to think that this is making up for future days when we're going to come in real late. We have an hour now.
No, see, you're making up for the times you already have been late in the past.
Oh, okay.
This is
So good.
you doing me a solid for once.
This is like community service.
Exactly. You know, I hope people are like cool with my Batman outfit. By the way,
Who wouldn't be cool with it?
I don't know. Like if then the Halloween episode comes out and Tim's gonna leave a comment like that Batman costume's the fucking worst. I hope you don't wear it again.
It's literally,
You
we're now
wear it again.
this is the 3rd episode in a row.
It's like it still has like residue from night 1, like around the chin
Residue.
strap. It's pretty
Because you've
gross.
just been wearing it for 3 weeks straight.
Pretty much, yeah.
Terry has not taken that costume off for 3 weeks. I hate to break all of y'all's immersion, but that's all he wears.
Because I'm Batman. Have I talked about how seriously I took Batman as a kid?
Did
I
you?
don't think so.
Yeah, I should definitely talk about this 3 weeks in, you know? I had this really quite shitty Batman costume as a kid, and like the ears flopped, and like it was like a full bodysuit
Saggy
thing.
Batman.
It was just a piece of shit, and you really couldn't. I mean, not someone like this. You really couldn't see out of the eyes, and but like once I put it on, I'm like, dude, I am Batman.
Was
And
Batman your persona?
Oh, God.
Well,
Oh, God.
I'll have you know, I was fucking 4, so
Yeah.
You're
Was it-
still wearing
your
a Batman costume,
no,
dude.
okay.
Batman's your
I'll say-
persona.
I'll say he is currently my persona, but to imply that me as a toddler
But
had a
there's
persona,
another persona that you have.
Hey, once a furry, always a furry.
if I could also be honest, don't really know what a persona is. Is it sexual or is it
It's-
just like
It can be. I know way too much about furries because there's way too much furry stuff on Reddit.
Then you please explain to
Yeah.
us, the furry expert.
enlighten us?
Yes, as the resident furry expert, you can put that on my title card when it comes underneath.
You walk into the store, the expert.
I mean, yeah, from what I understand, it's pretty much just like you're in like this weird subculture of the fur world. That's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it as thoroughly as I thought I could because I can't really explain it. But I just, from what I've seen of Ask Reddit threads and weird things I stumble across on r/all, it's just like who you are in your weird furry world.
Yeah. So you know how
Okay.
people put on a persona when they're acting? A fursona
What we're doing right here.
is that, but an animal,
Yeah.
and you're not acting. That's that you. Just
You're boning
did that.
down as that.
Sometimes you bone down as that, and that's really nasty.
Well, that was part of my question. Is like, is it only sexual? But
Furries are
No, it
inherently
isn't,
sexual,
but-
aren't they?
No, I don't think they are. Well, here's the thing. I make the joke that they are, and like furries all want to bone animals. I know
Like-
that's not the case, and every single time I do, my
I'm pretty
friends
sure-
are like, oh, "Excuse me."
I'm pretty sure furries are fairly, like, at least 75% sexual. Like, I
Probably,
mean,
yeah.
because
I
it
don't
seems like it is.
it does. It
seems-
definitely seems like it. Yeah.
I mean, that would be like someone coming to me and saying bondage isn't, like, explicitly...
Inherently sexual?
Yeah, inherently sexual.
I just pop a raging hard on every time I do it.
Started
I
out
don't
doing
know,
it just for
like-
fun, but now...
Here's the thing.
now it's
Here's
just
the
my
thing
life.
with furries. I don't want to judge people, and
Yeah, sure.
furries are
I do.
yeah, they're furries. I don't need to see people in their fucking fursuits at Walmart. All right, I don't need to see it. I don't want to be at Walmart. You don't want to be at Walmart. Why'd you bring your fursuit?
It's a coping mechanism.
Get out of here.
Is this something you've actually seen? Because that was the most oddly specific example.
So, a lot of the times, if I ever see somebody in a fursuit, which has happened on multiple occasions.
Never once in my entire life seen a furry in the flesh.
Well, no, it's not like, it's never a full fursuit, but people will wear, like, the heads of the fursuit and not the body. But the one experience I had at Walmart, somebody was wearing the paws and the tail and the boots. And I was like, ha, thanks. Wanna die now.
What is wrong with people? I've never seen this before.
Never. And I've been to Walmart a fair few times, and
That's why I stopped going to Walmart.
I mean, that's probably a good idea anyway, just because Walmart's Walmart. But
yeah,
I got this at Walmart.
There you go. That's the kind of people you meet at Walmart.
I should go back to Walmart wearing this and be like,
you should.
This, I really like this. Thank you for selling it to me.
Costume. Thank you, John Walmart, for giving this to me.
You thank some poor associate that didn't even sell it to you. It's just some fucking teenager making minimum wage.
Thank you for the Batman costume.
And then I flutter the cape and I run away. Except it's such a short little cape that it's hard to.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna do.
It's also extremely tight. And
you can go as Terry as Batman.
Holy shit, you're right.
What do you mean as who's? No, I'm just Batman. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Bruce Wayne, is that you?
Yeah, hi, it's me, Bruce.
It's your boy, Bruce.
Hi, it's me, Bruce. Bruce.
You know what I can dress up for as Halloween? I can dress up as one of the top 10 hottest presidents, U.S. presidents.
Welcome to the hottest presidents ranking. Not really, but actually totally. Just kidding. The show's called Not Really, but Kinda. I'm your host, Batman, joined by just some fucking schmucks. I was hoping to see at least one other costume, and I gotta say I was kind of disappointed.
I'm hipster boy in flannel.
Yeah, you guys are just as a fucking hipster.
And
Woo-hoo.
I am a chicken.
Remember, you can go to patreon.com/GoBicker and get the show early. You want to know how early? Super fucking early, like live as we record it. It's
3 weeks in advance.
You get to see all the bad stuff we say that we can't put in video.
We talk about black people a lot.
Yeah.
And calling each other goys.
You whore.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yeah, goy is a real term.
I never knew what it meant until tonight. I knew it had something to do with Jewish people.
You just Google it.
I'm not good with
Jewish term for non-Jewish people.
Well, now I know. I'm not Jewish. I don't know these things. I don't keep up with them.
So you're Jew.
I'm what?
I meant you're a goy.
What? That's not how this works.
You don't know what it is, so you're Jewish.
Congratulations, you're now Jewish. Shalom.
Listen, none of us are Jewish here that I know of.
Yeah, you don't.
Fucking Batman over here might be.
I was gonna, like.
I don't know Batman. I don't know his religion. He could be Jewish.
I was gonna start making some jokes about it, but I'm like, you just end up making bad words, and I just don't want to do it again. It happens every fucking episode, or else it's like, I'm like, oh boy,
the post-racist podcast on the internet. Not really, but kind of. But definitely. We get real racist.
No, that's not true. I mean,
I don't, because I'm not here.
You just yelled at Chris. You called him a Jew, but angrily.
I didn't call him a dirty Jew. Whoa.
No,
you put words
you're
in my mouth.
I'm used to saying dirty before I say Jew.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It's part of my vernacular because I was raised in a post-Trump America.
You were raised in it. You're 2 years old.
You don't know. You don't
know my life. I don't know Batman's life.
Did you know me pre-Trump?
I think I did.
I don't know. Chris did, unfortunately. So
he was racist.
He can back up that I'm older than.
He was racist back then too.
2 years. So anyway, the whole point. The reason we're gathered here tonight. Where'd my pen? Oh, here it is. The reason we're gathered here tonight is to, as I briefly kind of mentioned, and other people have mentioned at some random points. Tonight we were ranking the presidents in order of hotness: 10 hottest and 10 nottest. Mm-hmm. So Maya, you said you had 3 definitive hot boys.
I had 3 my definitives. Like I just looked at pictures of them and I was like, "Yep."
Okay.
That's that.
Number one.
Are you writing this on a fucking whiteboard?
I am indeed.
He needs to. It's important.
Wait, real quick before you start, let me show you. I drew a little Kawaii George Washington.
Oh, hell yeah.
and a sludge monster.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz
Accurate.
or Donald Trump, depending on who you want it to be.
Either one.
Some sort of a horrible combination.
Tedald Trump.
Now this one's probably pretty obvious. My number one choice. The man who's assassinated himself, JFK.
Up until you said JFK, I thought you were going to say Barack Obama. And then
Yeah, I did too for some reason.
the fact that you said he assassinated himself, I was like, all right, I'm not
No,
following.
I said he was assassinated himself.
He assassinated
Oh.
himself.
JFK
man, you-
assassinated himself.
Okay, so anyway,
Welcome to the
Number one-
conspiracy part of the podcast.
JFK ranked number
Who was on the grassy knoll?
It was JFK.
Ranked number 2, our boy, Franklin Pierce.
Okay.
Haven't heard of him before, ever. I just saw his picture and I was like, he's not ugly.
Definitely not ugly.
I feel like I had the same
Less
opinion.
ugly than everybody else. Third on the list, my man, Barack Obama.
Barry Obama Rama.
Barry
Barry
Obama.
Obama.
I don't
And
know.
then I wrote on my list, because I have a list, I wrote, I don't know, all the rest are pretty ugly.
All right, excuse you, whore. Again, I will refer the court to this picture of Warren Harding here. As far as old
All right,
men are
you're
concerned,
right.
he's got himself together. I will also bring up again, as I did on episode 20, my boy Woodrow Wilson, who I'm pretty sure was also
I was
super
actually-
racist, but
Yeah.
I was actually going to say, out of, like, the only other two that I would be like, okay,
You also have to
maybe.
be attracted to
Mr.
elderly,
Horseface
older
Woodrow
men.
Wilson and
Like-
Calvin Coolidge.
Coolidge.
Right.
okay, you know, I'm gonna add these boys to the list. So, and they can be adjusted later.
Are we going like pure like physical attractiveness or
Oh,
like
yeah.
all of it?
No, I mean,
Pure
I mean, like
physical?
whatever's gonna influence you is gonna influence you. There's no, you know.
Oh,
Whatever
then-
you are most attracted, like the top 10 presidents in order that you would bang or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
in
like-
order
that's how
of
I do it.
banging?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
no, yeah. It's the ones you're gonna just rail you. And I mean, for me,
I was gonna say FDR earned some definite pussy points because he like survived polio for a while.
He was
you
in
know
a
what I mean?
wheelchair, though.
Your point? He survived polio for a pretty long time.
okay. You know, fuck it,
And
I'll
he got
stick
us out.
I'll stick him on the list.
He's
He
on
got
my
us out of the
list,
depression,
so-
the Great
Also,
Depression.
I'm
Yes.
gonna stick the other Roosevelt on here as well.
Yeah, totally. he
Because
took a
again, we
bullet
saw a picture of
and
him
delivered a
yesterday,
speech.
looking through some of this shit. Me and Chris did, and
He looks like he's ready to throw down and just bang
Yeah.
on his
and like
desk.
he is the type of guy who you could seems like you could call a bear, but also could like fight a bear. You know.
Oh yeah,
So
totally. When I told my mom about this, she said Bill Clinton, and I was like, You're
oh,
fucking
good point.
disgusting.
Old BJ
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton's not hot.
he got sucked
except
off in the
here's
in
the
Oval
thing with
Office.
Bill
Your
Clinton.
point? He's a rat face.
Here's the thing. If let's go back to the year of our Lord 94. When was he president?
I think it
right?
was 92 through 2000, I want to say.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so 94 would fit in there. Bill Clinton, he comes to your house, he's like, hey, let's bang. You're gonna be like, hell yeah, dog, let's bang. Because he's just got that kind of...
While he was president?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
that sex appeal. He'd come in there with his saxophone, and you've got no choice. Your brain chemistry
man.
gets all crazy because
I know
it's
I
just
would.
never had that level of pure
I-
attraction to another human.
Sorry, man.
So he's got to make the list.
I also didn't realize, I've only had 3 presidents in my entire life. Bill Clinton wasn't president by the time I was born.
Fuck yeah, I forgot you were
I'm
born
so
in like
young.
2013.
Yeah.
That's,
So
yeah.
I've been-
Alright, it's
So
2014,
three
right? I'm
presidents,
4. Okay.
Okay. I've got 2 spots left on the top 10 list. So let me refer to my. I just have just like a collage of presidents. Oh, that's right. What's his face? Gerald Ford. He looks like a strong boy, but I don't.
He wasn't in his prime, but he just kind of looked like a potato when he was president.
Yeah, he actually looks like a potato. That's
Oh.
not an exaggeration.
He was a
that
good boy. He just
just
looks like
said.
a potato.
He actually does.
Harry Truman, looking fine. And I don't mean like looking fine. I mean like looking fine.
Wasn't he the one that said looked like Radar from MASH?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh, who is that? 23. Who's president number 23?
Benjamin Harrison.
Benjamin Harrison's making the list. He's got such a well-crafted, refined beard that he's just gotta go on.
What actor does he remind me of?
Rutherford B. Hayes has a pretty rockin' beard too. I think I actually put him on my list based on his beard.
All right, well, I'm okay with letting him take the number 10 spot. Rutherford B.
Big ass beard Hayes.
Yeah, that's what the B stands for. So, the current list as it stands, but this is not an official ranking, I would say. This is just people who have made the top 10. Number 1, JFK. Number 2, Franklin Pierce. Number 3, Barry Obama-Rama. Number 4, Woody Wilson. Number 5, FDR. Number 6, Teddy R. Number 7, Warren Harding. Number 8, BJ Clinton. Number 9, Ben Harrison. Number 10, Rutherford B. Hayes. Okay.
There he is.
That's not far off from what I
I
had.
found Rutherford B. Hayes. Okay. I'm surprised we didn't add good old Washington to the list.
Well, have you seen Washington?
You're right. He's not very attractive. None of the
He's the
early
father of our
presidents were very
nation.
attractive.
He's the father of our nation. I'd blow him if he asked, but unfortunately he does not make the Kauai list.
I think a lot of the problem has to do with also, like, all the presidents on that list, I'm pretty sure, have, like, actual pictures of them. All
That's
the older
true.
presidents are paintings, and nobody looks good in a painting.
Andrew Jackson earlier than Andrew Jackson, everybody is a painting.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, okay, I'm not gonna do this.
Let's talk about John Quincy Adams and how he literally looks like a stuffed corpse propped up
He
in a
really
chair.
does. He really does.
Or just the hair in general of Mr. Martin Van Buren, who's
This
just
just
like
reminded me.
The hair himself.
the hair himself.
What was it? It was Friday in school. For some reason, no, it was Thursday in school. I went through like all of my classes, and in each class, somehow the topic of the worst president kept coming up, and everybody kept disagreeing.
Probably,
So that only raises
Warren
the
Harding.
question: who?
Warren Harding. He was a piece of shit
Yeah,
who
he was not a
like
great president.
had all sorts of really bad scandals and lots of money stealing and just being a real total dickhole. And the really only positive thing about him is that he's a fucking babe.
I still think Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson is a terrible person, but one of my favorite stories, I think, I don't know exactly it, but there was like somebody who was mouthing off to him in the Senate, so he just beat the shit out of him with his cane.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite stories about a president, where he was just like, nope, not taking this.
That's a good point.
Terrible person.
Yeah. I mean, Trail of Tears beating the fuck out of a senator. It's like, it's like, oh, and then Trail of Tears just falls away because he's just kind of a badass.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think he had a
just,
duel with somebody. I don't remember if it was while he was president.
I think
know
he had a
duel.
lot of duels.
Like, could you imagine somebody just like challenging Trump to a duel?
Can you, okay, not even Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton, other Bush, Reagan. I mean, anyone, pretty much every president that it has a color photograph. I could not imagine being in a duel.
That's true. It's true.
But you go back to like Nixon.
The most recent president I can imagine having a duel is Teddy Roosevelt.
I could see
Probably because
All
he
the other
did.
ones look too posh. And
Exactly, yeah. It's like
I could see Johnson doing it just because Johnson was crazy.
Johnson would just beat someone to death with his big old dick.
Yeah. Is anybody? I'm pretty sure it was Johnson. There's an audio recording out there of him like ordering pants, and he's just like, I need a lot of room for my big dick to hang down in the crotch. And that's pretty much what he said while he was president. There's an audio recording of that somewhere.
I can
It's
respect that.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B.J. Johnson.
Lyndon Big Johnson.
As we affectionately named him.
It's just not. Just not.
Not wet.
Have you seen him? He just looks like a garbage man.
Lyndon Big Johnson deserves more respect than that.
Yeah,
doesn't.
he's Lyndon Big Johnson, because of his Big Johnson, will not be making it to the ugliest list, but unfortunately I can also
Oh,
not
he
condone him
absolutely
to make
should.
it to the hottest list.
Do you see his face?
He just looks like an old dude, and that's the issue. But
Looks
like
a gross old dude. I think the reason why I have such like a negative outlook on him right now is because we're watching stuff in history class that has to do with the. Have you guys seen the movie Selma?
no, but I'm familiar with the events.
The events, yeah. Apparently, Lyndon B. Johnson was just a cocksucker.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
no,
didn't
like
do
that's the
anything.
issue. I mean, that's why at a base level, we're ranking all these boys by attractiveness, and if the fact that they're a total d-bag factors into that, then it does. But like, I mean, up until quite recently, it was pretty safe to assume that the president did not like black people.
Yeah.
Now at least it's a little questionable. You're like, I don't think so.
He's never
but
said
I'm not
anything
sure.
good about black people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's also never said anything bad.
Well,
Like, you're pretty sure a lot of these modern presidents, they're probably scared of black people, but
Yeah.
they're not, like, pro-slavery. But then, like, you go back to not even that far, and they're like, oh, no, yeah, they're not cool with it.
Yeah, like go back like 30, 40 years and they're just like, nah, I guess we'll push civil rights.
Like, Jimmy Carter, fucking just total racist.
oh my god.
Can't
Speaking
imagine
of Jimmy
that.
Carter,
Jimmy
I was
Carter
thinking,
is a sweetheart. You leave him alone.
I know, I'm sorry.
really? I saw Jimmy Carter and I thought he should make the list for bottom 10. Look at him. Look at his face.
I mean,
he looks
yeah,
so
he's-
nervous. He looks like a nervous chihuahua in that picture.
He's just such a sweetheart, though. The man's 90 years old and he builds houses. Leave him alone.
That's true.
I'm
He's a good,
sorry.
he's a
He
good
just
man.
looks like a really.
I like
Alright,
Jimmy
so
Carter.
his personality bumps him up a little.
He grows peanuts. and
He's
shit,
like
He
the-
just
too.
he's like-
really
yeah.
looks like a nervous.
He's like the Mr. Rogers
Nervous.
of presidents.
Yeah.
He's the one that wasn't a total garbage human being. I couldn't see that man being racist. Gerald Ford, the potato man himself,
Yeah.
looks like he would definitely want to make America great again hat if
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Should we start the list? Who gets number one ugliest? So the ugliest.
I mean,
Martin,
Is it like-
I was gonna
John
say-
Quincy Adams, by far and large, looks like a corpse.
Martin Van Buren also.
Martin Van Buren
okay,
was my
they're
number
two
two.
very strong contenders.
Zachary Taylor does not look any better.
Where's Zachary Taylor?
He's not
Oh.
a great looking
Oh.
Yeah.
boy.
Wait, so what pictures are you guys looking at?
I'm just
I'm
looking
looking
at the
at
ones
the
on the
Wikipedia.
hottestheadsofstate.com.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm just looking at Wikipedia. Well, we can't. Let's not beat around the bush. I think Donald Trump should go on this list.
Oh yeah, no,
Definitely.
there's no question about that. It's just
Somewhere pretty high up.
probably yeah.
Let's just appreciate William McKinley doesn't have a neck or doesn't have a chin. It's just all neck. He's just a thumb.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's a.
Can't. Oh
That-
yeah,
He was part of this
thumb.
period of just thick boys being president.
There were a lot of super
There
thick
were a
Like
lot of
it started,
thick
look,
boys.
it started with Ulysses S. Grant, and it didn't end until Woodrow Wilson. They were just the thickest boys.
But Ulysses S. Grant had a reason too, because he was like
Which
a
was the
general in
one
the
that
army and all that.
Died 30 days in office.
That was Garfield.
Was it? I thought it was.
James A. Garfield. Yeah, it
Yep.
was. It was a few months.
And I'm a
but-
history.
Oh, you absolute ding dong. No, you don't know your history. I mean, neither do I, but that's what Wikipedia is for. So James A. Garfield did in fact die during his first term, but it was months after he was inaugurated, and he was actually assassinated. It wasn't pneumonia. But the big beautiful boy that Chris is talking about is William Henry Harrison, who's famous for the longest inauguration speech of any president, but he did it without a jacket or a hat or like any sort of protection, and it was like, March or something. I don't know. But anyway, he got pneumonia and he died a month later. So yeah, look at that. Boom. Educational podcast. Not really, but kinda.
Chester A. Arthur is kind of bad looking too.
It's a rough boy.
He's
Very
he's
rough boy.
part of this it's part of the times. Where did my pen go again? God damn it.
I believe William Howard Taft should be the exact middle of the list because he's I'm looking at this picture of him.
It's just gone.
He's got a he's a big thick
William
boy,
Howard Taft.
but he has a smile and eyes to kill,
You're right.
and that mustache. Like,
Wait, was he the one that they had to build a bigger bathtub for?
Yeah, because he got stuck in the bathtub.
Nice.
Where did he's on my lap the whole time.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. He
also
reminds
is-
me of something.
Just reminds me of
and I
like
can't- I'm trying.
he's just
to
like
figure
your
out what it
grandpa,
is.
man.
Yeah, he's just a
Nope,
generic
he
old
does
dude.
not
He looks
look
like he
like
could
my
talk to you
grandpa.
about fishing.
Yeah.
He looks like a fish.
That's why he could talk to you about fishing.
That's true.
Yeah, because he grew up in Atlantis. So who's the corpse again? I can't remember.
That would be Mr.
Was it John Quincy Adams?
John Quincy Adams.
Yeah, he looks.
And then the next just woof boy is definitely
Yeah,
Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren.
And it still makes me mad that William Howard Taft is further down on this list of hottest presidents than those two nasty boys.
Okay, so here's the debate for me. Does Chester A. Arthur go above or below Mr. Trump?
Oh, Ooh, he's pretty not good looking.
Yeah, he's
Chester
like
A. Arthur's the one you hated.
he's like a pug wearing human skin. And
But look at that beautiful set of mutton chops he's just flashing there.
they're not exactly beautiful though. Is the issue? They're
I
like
love them.
they're very
And
scraggly.
I love how like they went through the detail in this painting to make them look thin because you can see his shirt through through his
But,
mutton
like,
chops.
I think Chester A. Arthur and Donald Trump suffer from the same issue where it's like they've both got bad hair and need to fucking fix it, but just won't.
Chester A. Arthur has like the like if Trump had that same mutton chops, it'd be the perfect. They complement each other perfectly.
Right.
He's got the comb over of beards.
I think Donald Trump should go above Chester A. Arthur.
Yeah, Donald Trump's definitely way uglier.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you shave that beard off, he'd be a decent looking boy.
He would probably be average at best.
Yeah, he'd be middle of the road. He doesn't quite
He would have
the-
to keep the mustache. I don't think he could. Dude, like, look at that gap between his bottom lip and his and like the top of his nose. That's so big.
Well, it's
in
because
this-
he's got
in
this
this
rat
specific
stuck to his
picture.
face underneath it.
It's true.
It's like
Look at it.
Oh,
it's
boy.
such a huge
see
gap.
the painting I'm looking at actually looks better than that.
Yeah.
Is that a
than his
pic? Oh, that's an actual
picture.
picture of the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, he looks
yeah,
even
I was
worse
gonna
in
say
the painting.
he looks
Right?
worse than.
Because in the painting I'm looking at, it's like he stapled a couple squirrels to his cheeks, but like
Yeah.
this
in
one
the,
just
in
looks
the
like
painting, he looks like he has knowing and kind eyes. In the picture, it doesn't.
Yeah.
yeah. This
Because
one,
he's
yeah.
like, the picture. He's just like, let's get this over with, Howard.
Grover Cleveland is.
I was about to talk about that boy. He's got like a tumor underneath his chin. That's not even like a normal fat pocket. It's not even a double chin. It's like,
like the George Lucas coin purse.
yeah, he's got a coin purse.
And boy, look at right after him, William McKinley with those fucking eyebrows.
William McKinley is a beautiful boy.
William McKinley's always trying to tell you where heaven is.
Ooh, spicy.
He's just a thumb though. Like he doesn't have a chin.
Remember
Like,
though,
it's there, but
we're
it's not
talking about
there.
ugly people, so I mean, I'm thinking Grover Cleveland and William McKinley make the list.
Yes, definitely.
Now, who goes first though? Does Heaven eyebrows or tumor neck?
I think
Have an
Tumor Neck
eyebrow.
goes first.
Well,
I think tumor neck goes first.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that he straight up does look like a thumb.
And then next up, we'll stuff.
John Adams just looks like a baby in a powdered wig. We said that last week. I'm gonna say it again just to reiterate, because he's at the bottom of this list, like on this website. There's nothing wrong with him. He's not ugly. He just looks like a baby.
I have another sleeper contender.
Okay.
For top 10.
Oh, like hottest
that I
or
didn't
nottest?
see before. Hottest.
Okay.
James Monroe.
Ooh.
Specifically from this picture, where
He's not a bad looking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
he's not a
kind.
bad looking boy.
All right, I'll add him to the bottom of the list. And
Yeah, he's
again,
not-
we'll be adjusting later.
James Buchanan looks pretty rough. He's not bad,
James
but he
Buchanan.
just
Turn on.
Where is he at?
he looks concerned in this picture I'm looking at.
Oh!
See, I wish I knew more about presidents so I could quickly jump between them. Because I'm trying to find James Buchanan.
Control F.
Just do
my friend.
Control F.
I'm looking at one single picture that's just a grid of presidents.
There's your problem.
Why?
Does anyone have a number for him at least?
15.
15. There he is.
Number 15. James Buchanan.
I don't know why that was so funny. It's funny because I've heard that exact thing so many times. Number 10.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Have you not seen that, Chris?
I've never seen that either.
Holy
What the fuck are you
shit.
talking
You've
about?
never seen
you
number
talking about?
15. Have you guys ever seen those like spooky or supposedly spooky YouTube videos where it's like a countdown of the 10 creepiest?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking. I didn't know you were
Yeah.
referencing like a specific thing though.
I'm referencing a specific
You're having a stroke this
I am.
entire episode.
No, the guy's name is Chills, and he does all of his countdowns in this voice. You would not believe the things that they
No.
saw at the haunted apartment.
Like every time I talk to you, there's some weird dumb meme that I learn about.
Dude,
But no.
Burger King foot lettuce is so old.
Oh, I know that. I've never
Yeah.
heard about the
That's where it
the
came
number
from, though.
15. Like I had no idea what you were talking about.
The last thing you would want on your Burger King burger is foot lettuce.
Millard Fillmore just looks mad at
I
the
was
world.
about to bring up Millard Fillmore. 'Cause-
And he's also got he's got a very interesting name, Millard.
yeah, well, here's the thing. Look at this picture I'm looking at. There looks like there's probably
Can't.
more racist presidents, but there's never been a president who looks more racist than Millard
That's
Fillmore.
true.
Yeah, that
That's
boy
true.
looks like he hates some black people.
Yeah, or yeah, well, it's almost like there's like angry, loud racism, but he's got like a sneering, distant racism. He's just
Yeah, just that
gross.
kind of like
It's kind of an
I
elitism.
won't, I won't have it be served by an African American.
Well, except he would,
Except he doesn't.
he drops
say
men
that. He
bombs.
says the N-word.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better about that.
Good. I'm proud of you.
That's fair. I shouldn't have
Trying to
encouraged
teach-
you. All right, I meant
I
Millard.
will not be served by an.
He probably owned a lot of slaves.
Yeah, actually, look at the time. I mean, you can just assume that everyone before Lincoln owned a shitload of slaves, and probably a few of them after Lincoln as
probably
well.
owned, yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't Ulysses S. Grant also the very racist one? Wait, didn't he
No.
like command
He was
He was
Ulysses
Union.
S. Grant was the commander of the army during the Civil
Confederate
War.
Army?
no, that
No.
was
Oh, he was the leader of the
Union.
Constitutional Army.
Yes. He was the good guy.
The
He's
Constitution,
probably very
yeah.
racist, but I'm pretty sure every president we've ever had has
Oh,
been
yeah,
very
that's
racist.
I thought
Except Obama.
he was. I
Which he
thought
might have been
Especially-
racist. Who knows?
especially Obama.
Especially- he was a big Trump supporter.
I thought Ulysses S. Grant was the leader of the Confederate Army.
No, that
Wrong
was
one.
He wasn't?
what's his name? Robert E. Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Then I feel like the reason why I was avoiding Ulysses S. Grant was because I thought he was like, yeah, keep slaves.
No, he was actually a cool president.
He looks like a bear.
He could.
He
I
should
I
on the
would
list.
wouldn't mind sticking
think
him
he
on
should
number
go
on top 10.
I put
Hottest.
him on my top 10 list.
Okay.
Alright, fuck. This
Yeah.
is getting very complicated now.
Now we have 12 for the top 10.
Oh no!
Our list is overflowing. There's too many hot presidents.
Like every picture of Grant, he just looks so uncaring. Like there's this painting of him in this giant meeting, and everyone looks super serious, and he's just like, he's kind of giving the fuck me eyes to General Sherman, to be honest.
Oh shit, we gotta add Herbert Hoover as well.
Oh Herb,
All right, just wrote it as Herb Hoove.
Herb Hoove,
Herb Hoove.
my boy Herb Hoove.
Dude, he looks like a cowboy in this picture.
We can throw Nixon on the ugly list.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now Thomas Jefferson could also make the hottest list, but because we have so many, I won't.
Put him
Really?
on it.
You really think he looks like a
Thomas
It's gonna be a top. It's gonna be a top 45 list.
I
Is
mean,
what it's gonna be.
We could just rank all the presidents.
That's true, we could.
Pretty much where we're going.
Yeah, I mean that was the initial plan. I just figured it'd be too much work, but now we can't stop.
No, we have to list them all.
But that's kind of fuck up my whiteboard.
You're gonna need a longer whiteboard.
Do you want me to have a secondary list?
All right,
I've got a
somebody-
I've got a whiteboard on that wall. I
You-
can get up and start writing on.
You'll
No,
be
you
too
can't
far away
wait.
from the microphone. This is a podcast. We gotta talk into it. All right.
I can yell.
Will somebody write this down?
Oh, hold on, let me get, I'm panicking. What's it called? Word. I spelled word wrong. I didn't work to do.
I think after Herb Hoove, you could probably shove Calvin Coolidge, unless we already have him.
I can agree
Calvin
with that.
Coolidge isn't a bad looking dude.
Yeah.
Calvin Coolidge.
But this is getting to be the tricky bit now. This in between spots, because it's
Where
like,
everybody's kind of the same.
oh wait, we gotta shove Barry. Oh no, we already have Barry. We gotta shove the Bushes.
Barry
and
Obama-rama.
I
I put Bush.
the
as-
Bushes are going to be next to each other because they look the same.
It's true.
I mean, as father
But
and son, you would think
George,
they would.
George
so.
needs to be higher than George.
You're right.
Yes.
But which
George,
W goes
Sexy
I
boy.
think yeah, W
Bush.
goes higher than the
W
other
is
one.
more attractive. I would definitely sleep with W before HW.
higher? So are we going with number 15, George W. Bush?
I'd
Are they
say
that
so.
high
Yeah.
on the list?
I think he needs to be closer to like number 1, but whatever.
I don't know if he makes the top 10. I don't.
W. Bush. I don't think he
I
does.
think. I
He
mean,
made number 8 in the official list.
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, it's a funny idea,
W.
but
I just find the humor in it very worth it.
that's true. That's true. Move him up 2
George
slots.
Hot Women Bush.
Come on, you gotta know HW. He banged around.
And then going back to the bottom of the list, it's gonna be a rapid fire. Jim Polk, John Taylor, and William Henry Harrison.
Not great looking boys.
John Taylor? Was that 36?
Yep.
Go in order again. Jim Polk.
Jim Polk, John Tyler,
Tay.
John Tai, and
next?
then William Henry Harrison, because he's got quite the schnoz.
Have we put Andrew Johnson on this list yet?
Johnson or Jackson?
Johnson.
Was Johnson the...
Johnson could go pretty
that was
low.
General Ford.
Yeah, because he just looks mad.
He's got like a lot going on in like the center of his head. You know.
He does.
I feel like we should put Gerard Ford. I
Jerry
think we should
F.
put him pretty fucking low on the list.
Really?
I mean,
Lower than what we have now. Because right now the next lowest spot is number 34.
I think you put a cowl on him and he could be a superhero.
yeah, he's not
He's
a
got
bad
that-
looking dude.
He's got a chin thing going on, so I think he goes higher.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad looking dude. I think he's
Alright.
majority rule. First of all, second of all,
Majority rule.
I don't know. He's just not a bad looking dude. He just looks like a potato. I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
I
A lot
don't
of
see.
people-
I don't see the potato. I just see.
He's just.
I
his
just
face is
see
very
man
spud-shaped.
mixer. It's just.
Why are we thinking of putting this lasagna man himself?
Yeah, James Garfield.
James A. Garfield.
Garf.
Garth Brooks can go. I mean, he's gonna go. I think you just shove him down at the bottom. I think we're just kind of going
Where-
back and forth,
where the
filling
fuck
in
is
as we
he?
go, and eventually we're gonna get the most average president right smack dab in the middle.
Where's Garth Brooks?
James
What is
Garfield
his name?
is.
Oh!
He's not a.
What?
Well, I feel like
He
I'm
goes
being
low.
biased toward the presidents with beards because I think we need more presidents with beards.
No, yeah, like
But he's not a great looking boy.
I think, but
even
yeah,
with
what
the
is this
beard.
between 1869 and 1909? For the most part, we had a pretty good run with president facial hair. No,
Yeah, I don't know
sorry,
what happened.
1913.
Yeah.
I totally didn't see.
Oh,
Howard
Woody
Taft.
Wilson had to ruin that.
Yeah, he was
Taft had just that fantastic mustache.
Yeah, Taft is really good. I think Taft. If we don't have Taft yet, right? Because he can go right up to the top.
I think we don't have Taft yet.
Taft needs to go higher on the list than wherever he would be.
Yeah, that
He
mustache
would be number
alone.
17
I mean,
right now.
Top 15.
because
at
like
least.
you can be one of these big boys. One of
Do we want to push the Georges down? One? That way
Yeah.
Taft can make it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
William.
Because yeah, you can be one of these thick boys, and if you've
George.
if you've got your facial hair together,
He's,
you know.
Taft had good fuck me eyes too.
yeah,
Plus, I think Taft. I
Like-
can't remember if he was the one. There's one of them that was like served on every branch of government. I think he was the one.
Taft is what
Yeah.
happens when you do Chester A. Arthur correctly.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is
Just,
great. But I
Arthur
like
kind of
this.
his life just kind of fell apart in his
Just like
weird
his fucking
mustache
face.
thing. Yeah, his face just kind of fell apart.
Okay, we gotta shove some founding fathers in there as well. James Madison and John Adams, very low. I think they could even make 9 and 10 on the top 10 lowest.
Not great looking boys.
Wait, who? James Madison and John Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Adams is uglier than James Madison.
They're going lower than 34.
They're going like, it's like Dick Nixon, James Madison. No, fuck. No, I think it's gonna go where Dick Nixon is currently. These boys are uglier, I think. You guys can decide how to flip flop those two, but because I mean they're both just bad boys.
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do?
Also, if we look at a bunch of pictures of Andrew Jackson, does he always have that 6 head?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I think Andrew Jackson should go to 32. He's not a... Dude, he looks like the wizard from fucking... that one movie. With the Quasimodo. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
He's just
Okay. I
He
can
does
see it.
look like a wizard. He does kind of look like Doctor Strange in this one picture with his
Oh,
cloak
yeah.
all flapped up.
He's yeah.
But-
Wherever you decide to stick him, I agree.
He's very, very racist boy. is
Whoa,
the
but this
problem.
wax
Oh, he's
figure
very
makes him look
racist.
okay.
No,
I like how there are just
I don't
so
think
many.
the
Like,
genocide...
you
I
scroll
don't think his appearance
through.
can overrule the genocide.
Yeah, no, he does have the rampant racism is not great,
Andrew
and like he was like
Jackson.
of the early racist presidents, he was like tip top.
He was the
racist.
worst. He did not
Yeah, he
like
was pretty
anybody.
bad.
If
And
you
like
weren't
Thomas
white-
Jefferson was like straight up raping his slaves, and I still
Yeah.
think Andrew Jackson's worse.
God, there's a picture of him from when he was old in 1845, and he's just a nasty boy.
He's just a leather boy, yeah.
He looks like a couch. He's just disgusting.
Including the curvature of his face.
He's just a nasty
You could
looking
check
me
his
the
boy.
seat on his lip.
He's just disgusting.
Yeah, he lived to be 78. That's pretty fucking old in
For the
1845.
1800s.
Especially to be
Yeah,
like
actually-
a crazy asshole.
Yeah.
He's
He's
just
like, he
going around
was.
picking
Do you
fights.
think his
he beat
hatred
people and-
fueled him?
Probably. I like to think so.
I liked how scientifically you asked that. But it was like a very like poetic sort of question at the same time.
Hatred
So,
fueled
would you
this
say his
man.
hatred fueled him? It's like, well, Barbara, I do think so.
I
Yes.
would. Isn't it crazy that he lived longer than William Henry Harrison?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
William Henry Harrison lived his entire life within Andrew Jackson's lifetime. That's crazy. William Henry Harrison is one spot uglier. I think Andrew Jackson should go under William Henry Harrison.
I second that
William
motion.
Henry Harrison just yeah.
Oh, Andrew the racist wizard Jackson.
The Klansman.
The Klansman, if you will.
Oh, is that why they call him Grand Wizard?
Yes.
Do we have Zachary Taylor on there?
I think we've listed him a couple times.
I don't think he's on this list. He's not.
Okay, you can
Apparently
go.
not. Have
you
we-
can go in there.
Have we ranked James Madison yet?
I think.
Yeah, we just did.
Yeah, we did. He's number 37.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he just looks dead inside.
Yeah. Oh, Madison was Jefferson's little henchman.
Yeah, they're all just a bunch of dickholes back then.
I mean, yeah.
Is Jimothy a real name? Because I do that to a lot of names, where I'll add Othy. Like, you know, the famous franchise, Marvel, and their
I think I've
cinematic
heard of it.
universe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Madeline, my best friend, loves one of the characters named Bucky, and I didn't know what Bucky's full name was, so I called him Buckathy. And I've been doing that ever since.
Buck
And
the
I
fuckathy.
genuinely can't tell what is a real name.
I mean, his
What's
name
not.
is Bucky. His name is Bucky
You can
Barnes.
name anybody anything. I mean, your parents looked at you and thought Maya.
Maya Thief.
That's
And
true. This is why I can't have children, because I really want to name if I ever have a daughter, Chernobyl, so she can go by the name-
Chernobyl.
so she can go by the nickname Cheryl, and people won't think it's short for anything.
I hope you never have children, so you
I
have to
also
put them
wanted-
through
I
that.
also wanted to have a son named Cole, and his full name was going to be Coleslaw.
Those
I had
are
another-
both great.
Oh, and there was this one was a little bit more slick, a little bit more sly. I wanted to have a son named Tyson, and his middle name was going to be Chicken Nugget.
Can you even legally have chicken nugget in a child's name?
Yeah.
Is that a
you could.
thing you can
It's, as long as
legally
it's
do?
hyphenated, you know?
Chicken Nugget.
Chicken nugget
Nugget?
Chicken Nugget.
was named for my uncle.
Cheesed burger. Chicken Nugget.
Is this referencing something again?
I don't know.
I
at
can
this
never
point.
be too sure with.
Yeah. You know, I'll just think as a rule of thumb is if I laugh at something Maya says, it's probably because she fucking stole it from somebody.
Well, my friends and I have been joking about it for a while, and I don't know if somebody else got it from somewhere, but I'm taking it from one of my friends.
Alright, yeah, fine.
Chicken Nugget.
Old Saggy Reagan. He's got to go somewhere kind of low.
Who?
Saggy Reagan.
Saggy Reagan.
Yeah.
I mean, because, like, in his prime, he was just, like, a Hollywood actor. He looked alright. But, like, as
He
president,
was a beautiful boy.
he's Saggy
Not
Reagan.
very attractive, man.
He was very
31.
saggy.
Saggy Reagan.
Do we have Grover Cleveland on there yet?
Yeah, Grover Cleavage is number 41.
Oh, that's right, Cleavage. You're right. Okay.
I think it's time we put Gerald Ford on this list.
I feel like he should go just smack dab in the middle because he's
Yeah.
not a very unattractive man, but he's not a very attractive man.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
So he'd be, like, in the 20s somewhere.
So, for highest, the next highest would be number 18. The next lowest would be number 30.
Shove Jimmy Carr at the highest.
Yeah, because Jimmy Carter deserves the best.
Did I say Jimmy Carr?
You sound,
he
it
did.
sounded like you just kind of mumbled the last half of his
Well-
name. It was like Jimmy Carr.
I probably said Jimmy Carr because that's a British comedian who I watch on things all the time because he's on every
Have we-
every game show in Britain. He's like the host of. So-
Is he the one that goes, oh, 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 oh? Yeah. That's the laugh. I know that, dude.
Have we done old Harothie S. Truman?
Oh, he could probably go really
that's a
high
good
too.
question.
Honestly.
Yeah, because he's not a bad looking dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, he just looks like Radar.
Isn't he?
I don't think we have Truman. We don't.
Well, put him.
Yeah,
the next
Radar can go
highest.
kind of high. Cause
Yeah.
again,
19.
He's not
What's
he's
his
not
name?
really hot. He's just kind of cute looking.
well, yeah, exactly. That's the thing with a lot of these.
Yeah.
You gotta judge them on like, hey, do they have like a proportional face? Oh yeah, they do. Rank them high.
Yeah. Just do they look oblong or normal?
I feel like the bone list kind of stops around maybe 13, 12
I mean,
or 13.
probably like number 2, honestly. No, number 3. No, number 6. No, I fuck everyone in the top 10. I don't know.
Number 45.
Stop at number 45. I want to bone all these presidents.
Can we do a senatorial episode so I can just rank Ted Cruz
There
at the
is
very bottom?
100 senators. There's no way.
It's gonna be a real long episode, but I think
We're
we'll pull
having
it
a difficult
off.
time with 45 presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
45
but you
male
don't know.
presidents.
There
like, we
have
don't have to-
probably been some more attractive senators than.
Well, oh yeah, for
I
sure.
doubt it, because
No,
just to check, I looked up the list of U.S. vice presidents. None of them are bangable. None of them.
No, Joe
a
Biden
single
is,
one.
and I will
You-
fight you
Okay,
on this.
all right, you are right. But during their vice presidency, none of them.
I
Young
would
Joe
still
Biden-
sleep with
I
Joe
would-
Biden at
Dude, young Joe
78
Biden-
years old.
Could get it. Young Joe Biden could absolutely get it.
And you know young Joe Biden fucking got it too.
Oh, you know he did. That's
In the
Diamond
back
Joe.
of his fucking blue sedan. On his
20.
fucking Ford pickup truck, he had missionary sex. With one
You
woman
know he
named
was more
Frances
wild than
Fletcher.
that.
He
Joe
looks
was
like
into
the
ropes.
generic, I want to have sex in the back of my missionary truck.
He just looks like such a friendly dude. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, he also looks like a dude that would just smash your vag, given the opportunity.
No, I don't think
but
he would. That's the thing. I feel
He'd
like
be kind
I feel like
about it.
he's really respectful.
He's
He's
a
like
very-
he's gonna. I mean, he's gonna give you
He's-
the best time of your life, and
He's
and
a
then
very
you're-
tender
and
lover.
You're just gonna have to say thank you afterwards because you'll just feel
Yeah.
that with him. 'Cause
And
he's-
you're gonna fall in love, and he's gonna break your heart.
yeah.
But that's just how it is. Young Joe Biden could leave me on read at 4:30 and text me at 8:47, and I would reply at 8:46.
Uh-huh. No, that tasted like chicken.
Would you bone Uncle Sam?
Yeah.
You listen. No one's boning Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is boning you. And he points.
Uncle Sam doesn't have sex.
wants you.
Uncle Sam fucks.
Who haven't we ranked yet?
Queen Elizabeth II.
No, I mean as presidents. Queen Elizabeth II. I mean, she's so hot.
Did we do McKinley? We did.
Oh, the fun thing about Elizabeth is that we can rank her when she was like 19 because she's been the queen her entire fucking life.
Yeah. And
She
she was
was-
pretty banging
Yeah,
at one
she was
point.
queen when 1,000 years ago.
She's been the queen for like 90 years.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the list. I'm gonna say if we did or did not rank them already.
Okay.
Washington, did we?
I don't
I
know.
don't think we ranked. We ranked Washington.
Washington's gonna
You
go
have the
low.
the spreadsheet or the fucking Word document.
I know.
We should have done
Don't
this in
see-
a Google
We
Doc.
don't have Washington.
Yeah.
Well, slap him somewhere in the middle because he's
You
a
want
very
me to,
average
like-
boy.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the issue with these middle presidents, a lot of them, they're just like old guys. So
Like I
it's-
said, a
it's-
lot of it
it's-
has to
it's
do
hard
too with the paintings aren't very flattering.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Why
Too.
can't?
Because
I
like
do,
at least in the
second screen?
pictures you can smile and look good. In a painting you gotta be there for like 40 hours, so you kind of gotta look like
Okay.
you got a rod up your ass. What the fuck program? Oh, WordPad. For some reason I thought you were in Paint. And I was like, I know you joked about that, but that's not how this actually works.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Keep talking. Make funny jokes. Make funny jokes. Go.
Maya's a whore.
Yeah, ha, got her. Ha ha.
Just
Bitch.
bring that classic one back.
Yeah, it's a classic. It'll always be funny.
Go back down memory.
It'll
little
always be
memory
funny,
lane.
except if I'm telling it to somebody in real life, and then they just kind of think I'm a fucking lunatic,
this this like 12-year-old girl. She's a whore.
and they're like, "Okay,
Did she just get up and fucking leave?
No, I didn't.
I was about to say. It's like she just went dead quiet and her screen stopped moving.
she said she's."
Sorry. I'm doing a funny.
Oh, okay, here we go. Hold on to your fucking butts, boys. This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Change windows.
Mm-hmm.
Application.
What's with the glider?
Yeah, why has he got a glider? That was what we waited 40 minutes for.
President. He's got a hang glider, 2 little arms, and a gigantic dong. Weighing off 1,000
Is that not
pounds.
just an arrow pointing to his crotch?
It was, but I have to erase it because in case my mom walks in.
Yeah, 'cause it's pretty normal otherwise.
Yeah. President.
I like how you have like actual art stuff and you're drawing this in fucking MS Paint with your mouse. So let's go back to whatever it was we were talking about before.
So Washington's going in the smack dab middle, or is
You might as well.
smack dab
I mean,
Yeah, just slap him in the middle. He's a very average looking
Okay.
president.
We did Adams. Did we do Jefferson yet?
I don't think so.
I don't
Jefferson
think-
can go kind of high, I think.
Yeah, he's not a bad looking guy.
Because if he
very
can
stoic.
look like that with a painting,
Yeah,
probably looked
He was
alright
able to
as a
maintain a
person.
smile and the fuck me eyes.
and again, it's one of these
And
things where it's like, all right, well, he retained general proportions. He can go kind of high.
Should we put him at 20?
That sounds right. Yeah,
Zachary Taylor. Did we already do him?
I feel like
we've
I feel
at
like I've
least
said
talked
that name a
about
few
him.
times. So
We definitely talked about him. I have John Tyler.
John Tyler.
I don't think we ranked Zachary Taylor. He's not a great looking boy.
No, yeah, he looks. See, well, where Milford Fillmore is like a distant racist who he hates black people, but he doesn't so much he doesn't want to be near them. Zachary Taylor looks like the kind of motherfucker who's gonna go up and yell at people who are black for being black.
Yeah, he also just looks like he doesn't want to be there in any of these pictures.
That's
Like
true.
Yeah.
he didn't run for president, so he has no interest in any of this.
Right?
Do we want him lower than 30, or do we think 30
Way
is okay?
lower.
Yeah.
Who
'Cause
do
he
we want
just-
to replace?
He just looks mad.
Well, I mean, who's the least ugly person on the bottom?
I mean, I feel like Andrew, the racist wizard Jackson, isn't that bad looking.
I think
He's
with
just-
that,
Do we just want to swap
I think
him
with that 25 head, he kind of is though. I think you could shove him around there. Abraham Lincoln. I don't think we put Lincoln on there anywhere.
We haven't put Lincoln on there.
We
Did
have?
we? I feel like I
have
literally
not.
have not heard the name
No, we have
Abraham Lincoln.
We have not
Now-
done the Lankster.
You know, I appreciate the work Lincoln did.
He's not a good looking
He's
boy.
really not a good looking boy.
Didn't you see him in that? Did you see him, the actual Lincoln himself, in that one Lincoln movie? It was
If
him.
you're talking
I
about
swear.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, then absolutely yes.
I mean, what's the lowest spot that we still have open?
21, I think.
That's
With the lowest spot?
the lowest spot we
The
currently.
lowest spot would be 29.
29, yeah.
29 sounds alright. Yeah, shove
Because
him in
he's
there.
not. He doesn't look.
He's not that bad.
But 29 seems. I mean, it's honestly it seems fitting.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He should get some brownie points for ending slavery.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but he kind of reluctantly ended slavery, so it only
That's true.
half
He
counts.
didn't. He still didn't like black people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still
he
pretty
was
racist.
he was very much of the opinion that fine, they're no longer slaves, but we probably should just ship them back to
They're
Africa.
still not
Yeah,
people.
he did want to do that.
I mean, I think he even tried it, and they just kind of didn't work.
They were just like, "Hey, don't do
Hey,
that."
what are you doing? We don't
you
live
doing,
there. It's like, yeah, you do. You're
Hey,
black.
that's not their home.
No, they've been in the United States for like 100 years now.
And he's just like, "Nope." There they go.
Send them off. All right, Andrew Johnson. We have him, right?
Yeah, I think he should go at 28. Do we have Johnson?
Pretty sure we do.
I don't think we did. Here's the downside, though. I gave them all funny nicknames to be ha 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 funny, and now I just actually can't tell who's it. I don't think we have Andrew Johnson.
I feel like we've talked
We
about
don't.
him though, and his sneering, very center face.
We have Jim Polka Dot, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, Jackson. We don't have any Johnson.
Where's the
We
Johnson
have no
go?
We
Johnson.
don't got enough
Tell
Johnson.
We were
me.
talking about Lyndon B. Johnson.
Where are we gonna put our Johnson?
Andrew No Johnson Johnson.
There you go.
We're narrowing it down. Did we do McKinley?
Do we have Eisenhower?
No, we don't. Yeah, because I thought Eisenhower. looked
Eisenhower's
weird
another
rat.
very plain
Yeah,
president.
he's just again, just
I
kind of
think we
like
should go
old
at
dude.
27.
So,
27.
He looks like your grandpa.
do we have Lyndon Big Johnson?
We better have Lyndon
I
Big Johnson.
don't think we have him.
21.
Yeah.
Lyndon Big Johnson Johnson.
Clinton, W, and Barry Obama. I think we've got them all.
We're
We
missing.
have 6 spots.
There's a hole. We're missing
I'm sorry,
6
5
presidents.
spots.
No, I think we got them
5
all.
spots.
All 45.
Okay.
Well, just so you know,
George
I mean,
Washington, done. John Adams, No, we don't have Washington.
You never. Why didn't
We
you
have
stick
Ash.
Washington in there?
You were
Because
supposed to
we wanted to do the center, remember? And we
just
have to narrow
stick
it
him
down
in there.
to-
Make him
Fucking
22.
Poke him in the butt.
George Washington.
George Washington. We got Monroe,
Exactly.
we got Adams, Quincy Adams, we got Jackson, Van Buren, Henry Harrison, Tyler we have,
Yeah.
James K. Polk we have, Polka Dot, Millard. Do we have Millard?
Yeah. We at least talked
Millard
about him.
Millard filmed more of this dick. Buchanan.
Buchanan looks like he looks like the actor who.
I don't think we
played
did. I
Odin.
think that's where I was like, oh, we don't have Buchanan. I think you should go 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind
He's
of
not-
looks like Beethoven.
No, he doesn't. I mean, didn't Beethoven have like big crazy hair?
Yeah, he did.
He looks like he's dressing up as Beethoven, but like forgot the head.
True.
Quite frankly, a lot of them look like that.
Yeah.
Especially Martin Van Buren. And holy shit.
I know we're missing Ford. I didn't.
Still?
I've told you 4 or 5 times to slap Ford in the
know.
middle.
I'll do it at
Jesus
24.
Christ.
Just do it, you whore.
No, I'll do it at 25.
Slap him.
Just give him a good fucking smack, will you?
Gerald smack my ass Ford.
See, I guess maybe that's why I'm confused. Cause like, I feel like there's ones we've mentioned, but then maybe you just
Yeah,
haven't
we've
fucking written
mentioned,
them down.
and there's probably some we've told you to put down 5 or
It's
7
because we were
times.
going like in the order. and
5
we were
or
like,
7
I want him
times.
in the middle. And I was like, we're missing 2.
Well, remember, Grover Cleveland had 2 separate terms. He's counted.
it
He's
should be
counted as
listed.
President 22 and 24.
So should we put him down twice?
22.
No.
Well, on this list it has 45.
Yeah, we're doing up 45, so I believe Grover Cleveland deserves 2 places on the list.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah.
2 places
this
on the
thing.
bottom.
I don't care. 2 places because we need numbers.
Shit, now I gotta
Symmetry.
fucking-
Plus, I just like
42.
making Maya's job harder.
This would have been way worse if I kept writing it on my whiteboard, though.
It really
This is
is.
definitely the way to go.
You guys decide where that last one goes while I fucking alter all of these.
You're welcome. I like symmetry, bitch. Do we do James Madison?
Yeah. Or,
Madman
again,
Madison?
I feel like I've mentioned James Madison. Whether it was written down or not, I don't know.
Oh, fuck me. I have to go all the way up to the top.
No, he would be at the bottom.
No, for the numbers.
The
Oh.
numbers.
Yeah, we need to check see if Madman Madison's on that list.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Boy.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
45. Did I double a number somewhere?
I mean,
1,
probably.
2, 3. Alright, hold on. It's looking good. It's looking good. Why do I have 2 19s?
You have
45. 40,
Christ.
39, 38, 37, 39, 38, 37,
25, 37, downset high.
35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 25.
Now,
7.
I'm no
4,
mathematician,
19.
but I feel like you're
Where did
skipping
I
some
miss a
numbers in
number?
there.
Where did I miss
We
a
chose
number?
a 4-year-old
5,
child to
3,
make
2,
this
1,
list.
0, 9, 8, 7, 6.
You have very good
1, 2,
concentration.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where am I missing a number?
You have 2 19s!
I know!
That's the number!
Well, no, I put in 40. I put in 40. So that this is 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. I know that I have 2 19s, but because I'm correcting it, this has to become an 18, and then I have 2 18s, then this becomes 17, and I have 2 17s, and then I'm going to be to a point where JFK is 2. And then we won't have a 1.
Alright, here's a simple solution.
That's
Start
the
at the
issue.
top, go through and redo all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and etc., 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 instead of going stop. Go to the top. Go Maya. Stop.
I'm going to the top, baby.
Stop. This isn't okay.
Jeez, number 0.
No.
Oh, hell
I can't even
yeah,
see what the fuck she's
baby.
doing.
She's been a stupid 4-year-old.
We're gonna.
You
Well,
know they have
that doesn't make any
automatically
sense.
numbering lists
We have
in
2 Grover Cleveland.
so
Again,
he was
that's because
president
he was 2
twice.
separate presidents.
I know, but then we're only going to get to 44.
No, we're gonna get to 45.
We won't. I'm
Yes-
telling you.
yes,
right
we
this
will.
second, we will not get to 45.
He's gonna be ranked on 2 different numbers.
So, fuck it,
I
throw
know
in a
he is
third Cleveland.
He's currently ranked as 2 different numbers. We're gonna get to 44. We're not going to get to 45.
No, there's 45 listings here on the Wikipedia page, and there's 2 Grover Clevelands, so you can do 45 listings on your stupid page and have 2 Grover Clevelands. You can look at this right
now. You can look at this. You can look at what I'm doing right now.
I'm very confused, by the way.
You. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
I mean, is everyone okay? Can we all agree that Grover Cleveland on the official listings, not our list, but the official actual listings, is listed as 2 separate entries?
Yes, he has 2 separate entries. I'm looking at it on the Wikipedia page, and everybody knows Wikipedia doesn't lie.
Are we all? So we're all on that, at least that far. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm currently recording right now. Hi. No,
Special guest.
Good night, love you, Mom.
Good night. What the fuck? It's only 9 o'clock.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry your child doesn't understand how numbers work.
You could also say that you're doing like geography
homework
or not geography.
Doing
what am I thinking? Just history, social studies. That's the one I was thinking.
Wait,
of.
how did you screw that up? Why are there 46?
Right?
Jesus Christ!
What have you done?
What, you child? What? Okay, go back and slide Gerald of Rivia 4 down 1. And we're just missing one president. And I'm pretty sure that one president is
Taft?
No, we mentioned Taft.
And we listen. We've mentioned all of them. I think.
Laffy Taffy.
Did
Maybe
Andrew
we
Johnson
leave
ever
Taft
get
out.
listed? Or
Yeah, he did.
okay.
Andrew No Johnson Johnson.
What about
Is it William McKinley?
Illiam McKinley.
Because
he was so sick.
McKinley.
Willie. There. Numbers.
I figured out what I did. I added 40 in and I didn't take off because I put in the 23.
So, did we ever decide if we did Matt Madison? Because I think he's the one we're missing.
If the list is full now, then yeah, we must have.
No, there's a 23.
23? Oh, fuck.
That's what we're trying to figure out. Who is the 23?
I thought we did Madison earlier. Oh, we did Monroe earlier.
It's gotta be Madison.
Wait, no. What thought? Yeah, Madison's 36.
Fuck.
Okay, you guys in order.
I will
off
read them.
The presidents.
George Washington.
Or I won't.
Done.
James A. Garfield.
Would he be low?
I mean, he's not a bad looking dude. He's got a decent beard.
He was
the guy that
He
died.
looks tough. That's all I gotta say. Despite him, apparently as
Garfield.
president, not being tough.
I mean, he was president for a month and he died of pneumonia.
Yeah, exactly. So
Are you
sure that wasn't William Henry Harrison?
We haven't gotten that far yet. James A. Garfield.
William Henry Harrison was number 9. I mean, if you're going chronologically, then yes, you have already passed him.
I think James A. Garfield was our boy.
Yeah, 'cause Garfield's not on the list. Okay, so Garfield, the cat.
Man,
I remember you mentioning lasagna, so I could have swore we did Garfield already, but okay.
I mean, once again, we mentioned a lot of things. She just didn't put the names
we
down.
were in the
half the time.
process of labeling them. I still think we should adjust the top.
Nah.
I think the
like...
top 10 and the bottom 10 can be adjusted slightly.
Yeah, because I think Oedipus Esquerrant deserves to be in a higher spot.
He does.
He's a baby.
He's a
agreed.
baby.
Where is he right now?
Pretty dang low. He's 12. He should definitely be top 10.
Oh,
I'd
no.
I'd say
top 5.
If he's 12,
I'd say,
I'm good with 12, honestly.
Really?
I'd put him as number 5, honestly. I'd put him over FDR.
Okay.
Oh, Ulysses. Because he's a babe. Honestly, I'm pretty good with that list. I just think my presidential crush, Mr. Ulysses S. Grant, should have been higher.
Now, I will read the official ranking. Number 1, JFK. Number 2, Frank Pierce. Number 3, Barry Obama Rama. Number 4, Woody Wilson. Number 5, Oedipus Esquerrant. Number 6, FDR. Number 7, Teddy Bear. Number 8, Hardman. Don't know who that is.
William G. Harding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 9, B.J. Clinton. Number 10, Ben Harrison. Number 11, Rutherford B. Hayes. Number 12, Jimothy Monroe. Number 13, Herbivore. It must be Herbert Hoover.
I think it is.
Number 14, Calvin Coolidge, with an emphasis on the cool. Number 15, William Howard Taft. Number 16, W. Bush. Number 17, H.W. Bush. Did I say 18?
Yeah.
17. Number 18 is Jimmy the Nervous Chihuahua Carter. Number 19, Harry S. Truman. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do funny with that. Anyway, 20, Tommy Jeff's son. That's funny. 21, Lyndon B. Johnson.
B for big.
Yeah, I thought we agreed Lyndon Big Johnson, not
There's
B.
a bee.
That's a good find. Number 22, George Washington. Number 23, Man, I Hate Mondays, Garfield. Number 24, Carol to Rivia Ford. I like that one a lot. Number 25, James Buchanan. No. Number 26, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Number 27, Andrew No Johnson. Number 29, 28. I feel like oh Jesus, Abraham Lincoln. Number 29, Saggy Reagan. Number 30, William Henry Harrison. Number 31, Andrew the Racist Windsor Jackson. Number 32, Zachary Taylor. Number 33, John Tyler. That's his name. Fuck me, John Tyler.
Fuck me, John Tyler.
Fuck you.
Sounds like a Charlie Brown movie, but like when he grows up. Fuck me, Charlie Brown.
Oh boy.
Where was I? 33, John Tyler. 34, Jim Polkadot. 35, Tiny Dick Nixon. Number 36, James Madison. Number 37, John Adams. Number 38, Millard Fillmore of this dick. 39, William McKinley. Number 40, Grover Cleavage. Number 41, Grover Cleavage. 42, Chester Arthair. Number 43, Donald the Snack Trump. Number 44, Martin Van Burrow. And number 45, the ugliest president to ever live, John Quincy Adams. Ugly. I do like that you had to emphasize just how ugly that boy is, but in parentheses adding in ugly.
Ugly. And that is the official GoBicker, not really, but kind of, presidential hotness list.
I think you could have reworded that. This is the official ranking of hottest presidents. Not really, but kinda.
It's very much the official ranking of the hottest presidents. There's
Not really.
not really, but
kinda. You gotta put the brand recognition shit in there.
exactly.
Oh,
But yeah, there's that was an hour. It took us an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah.
To surmise the list of 148 presidents. I don't know where I was coming
Every
from. I don't know where I was getting.
second is worth it.
Yeah, listen, sometimes somebody in the future is going to try to do it when we do have 148 presidents. And I want to let them know you're free to use this list as a starting point, so at least you get 45 out of the way, because I think this is correct.
I think that we're right about everything that we've ever talked about on this podcast,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
especially cartooners' racist rants.
Do you think people will like watch this episode and they'll be like, "Wow, I didn't think of that president." Or the members that watch. I'm having a stroke. The people
You
that
got
watch
it.
the show that aren't of the American country,
Persuasion.
who don't know much about our presidents. They could Google our presidents. And they
First
could
of all,
follow
everybody in the
both
world
of
should know
them.
about our presidents. 'Cause we're Grace Nation.
I
the face
didn't
of
even
the
know who
earth.
the fuck Franklin Pierce was before. I was
I
like,
mean, yeah,
oh.
I
He was our
didn't know a lot of these.
7th president.
No.
7th was Andrew the Racist Jackson.
Oh,
Crane Wizard Jackson.
Grand Wizard Jackson.
Grand
Franklin Pierce. I was close. It was,
I'm
it was our
14.
14th
I'm
president.
good.
Doubly the number.
Starting at about 1969, I got a good grasp of it. Before then, it's real hit or miss.
We got John Fuck Me Kennedy.
I only vaguely know the World War I to World War II era, and that's
Yeah.
just because of history.
I know
class.
like the big
Anything
ones in
after
that era,
I
but
don't know.
like there's some in between ones that I'm not sure about.
Like Herbert Hoover.
Yeah. Well, and Calvin Coolidge as well.
Yeah.
And I only know about Warren Harding because I know he's a giant dickhole.
Fellas, is it gay to be gay for Warren G. Hardin?
Huh?
What?
What?
I'm really.
I didn't hear anything he said. So.
You
I
just
said
kind of like mumbled
fellas.
half that joke.
I said, fellas, is it gay to want Warren G. Harding to fuck you?
So anyway, remember, you can get this show super early on patreon.com/GoBicker. How early, Christopher?
pretty damn.
But,
In fact, you can get it as early as we record this nightmare of a podcast.
Better than
live.
an ugly
It's
day.
amazing.
You can see it live on the internet. You can watch us stumble over our words. You can watch Maya have a stroke because a lot of this is getting cut out. This is like 2-hour podcast. Probably only gonna be about 30 minutes.
It'll be about an hour.
Because a lot of this is just us staring at a Wikipedia article going, it's not that bad. a lot of the same stuff. So you get to watch the
It was
whole
a lot
thing.
of trial and error. We put our blood, sweat, and tears in.
Pay money
some-
today, and you can watch our live, local, uncut racist rants on the
I
internet.
don't know what this whole thing is, but
I'm getting into it.
yeah.
You can watch Chris bust a nut to U.S. president.
Pretty much. Yeah, if that does,
Which is pretty much
boy,
all I've been
please
doing.
don't do that again.
Been a lot.
Boy, that was gross.
Boy.
Remember, you can also go to GoBicker.com and get a general collection of all our good shit that we've ever done.
Go to GoBicker.com/smashmouth because I remember that's a thing.
Oh yeah, go to GoBicker.com
What?
/smashmouth because it's just a,
GoBicker.com/smashmouth. I'm doing this right now on live TV. This site can't be reached.
what?
I forgot that it starts playing the song when you go on there.
Why can't?
Anyway,
Anyway.
sorry I derailed that. I just
You
happened
also
to
go to
think about that last night.
GoBicker.com/shop and get all our stickers and T-shirts and mugs and all that fun shit
And mini skirts.
and mini skirts
And clocks.
and clocks.
Still haven't found that short.
I just can't go to the GoBicker website by myself.
That was the issue I was
You can
having at school.
get-
and I just figured the school internet was blocking me, but maybe
Get
there's
parents'
something wrong.
permission today to go on GoBicker.
https://www.gobicker.com.
And there's the high school English teacher.
That gets me to it.
Okay, so why can't
Leave
you
that
look at
there.
Smash Mouth? And that's it until next week when we're gonna talk about what did we talk about? It's now it was Friday when we recorded.
We've screwed
what we thought
everything.
was
We've
episode
gotten-
21, but now it's episode 22, and this is episode 21. And yesterday
Happy
we
election
recorded
day,
20
everybody. Remember to go vote. When is election day? It is the
Tuesday the
6th.
6th. Yeah, if you're in the United States
It's
and of
It's the
age,
next
6th?
Tuesday.
vote.
Listen, guys, everybody who's legally able to vote, if you vote, your favorite president from this list will return from the dead, assuming that your favorite president was up on the list and they're dead, will
George
suck
Bush.
your dick or your vagina.
Suck your vagina.
Yeah. Ew.
It's just like
You just take it out. Take the entire vagina out.
gross. Anyway.
Bye.
We're done.
Go together like rama lama lama, ding 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 dong. Remember forever, and she bop, she wada wada, yippity boom boom. Chang chang.